been xenophobe. These people supporting NPP or Barrow, saying that we in the diaspora are denying other foreigners to vote in the country, that we are hypocrites, we are xenophobes. Let me tell them something. We did not have, we have to fight for the rights, we have to go through the process, and we encourage any citizen, regardless of where you come from. If you live in the country and you feel that you have a need to belong to the extent of taking a citizenship, we applaud you and we support you. We encourage you to go through the right process and have your citizenship and participate. If I did not regularize myself in this country, if I did not qualify to vote in this country, they would not allow me to vote. Everything I have here, there's a measure. I have to qualify for that. Let them not silence you by calling you a xenophobe or anything because of saying that because of in other countries Gambians are going there voting. And I understand, I don't have proof of this, that most Senegalese are not allowed dual citizenship. And if they're dual citizenship, they cannot participate in their election plan. Probably that's why some Senegalese are not. But what we care about is that whoever lives in that country abides by the country, regardless who you are, be a citizen or a foreigner. And every foreigner that wants to become a citizen, we have many of them. Gambia is built by foreigners. At the time of independence, we were less than 300,000. One of the fastest growing populations in the world. Over densely populated centers in the world because of migration. Gambia is a haven for migrants. If Gambians as people hate migration or migrants, Gambia would not have existed. Because we all migrated, depends how far it was. Some people might be 50, 10, 60, 100 or 200 years. And migration is a natural phenomenon. We don't have a problem with that, but we need it to be regularized. We need it to be regularized. We need it to be done right. This is not about migration. This is not about migrants. This is about even using migrants to act in a criminal way to empower someone who have not served his people. The Gambians have the right to determine their future. And whoever thinks that it is dear to you, go through the process as stated in the Constitution and regularize yourself and take part. That's what we did in the foreign countries. It's not just that we walk in here and we are given all rights and everything else. We have to access it. Our children, if they are born in this country, if our children are born in this country, and we are not citizens, our children would not be citizens. They will be still termed as foreigners, as citizens. We have to regularize them. They are only citizens when we are citizens. If we even live in this country indefinitely, have the right to access every other services, what we call in the United Kingdom indefinite leave to remain. We can live here, however it is, we can access anything else. Social service, anything we can access. But the difference is when we have our children, they cannot be citizens. They have to naturalize to be citizens, and they were born here. They go to schools here. This is the reason some of us have to make sure we naturalize in order not to deny our children their opportunity and where they belong as well. They belong to the Gambia, they belong here too. Then people advancing this notion of tribalism or xenophobia are just selfish individuals who are opportunists, who doesn't care. Anything you raise about this government, they have an excuse. You can talk about the healthcare, standard of living, dignity of people, anything else. No, they try to find an excuse to that. And now they want to silence you when it is time to decide. If they believe that they are government, if they believe that they are president, then these people should just go out there and campaign, but they will not have need to try to get thousands of foreigners to register. We apart from the dictatorship, we have never seen this happen. Now they try to use attestation. Why they try to use attestation? Remember, this is the 10th year. Every 10th year, every Gambian need to re-register. Everything has to be redone. People that had registered before and had an old voter card will still need to register. And some of those people who fraudulently register through attestation. Now they want to use the same system. That's why we need to make sure we cross this election and make sure we vote for the right people in order to be in office and ensure we have the reforms necessary. He denied us the reforms. He denied us the reforms. He undermined the reforms. He bribed the parliamentarians. He bribed the people to stop us vote.